Those who are working, be committed and also embrace new business idea. Don't do one thing. Don't do one thing. I was telling my wife in the night around 2. I said, don't do one thing. Don't do one thing. Don't do one thing. Pastors, I tell you, depend on God. Absolutely, the church. When the church have no grow, you grow. So the church will grow and meet you. You can't carry the whole burden and problem and put it on people. People also have the problems. There are so many of you are coming here. Even offering, you can't give offering. Some of you are coming here. Even to eat becomes a problem. So you can't put our future on you because I'm a pastor. You have to schedule things as a pastor. The ministry have not grown to the capacity whereby you should be full time. You also do things. Create time for the ministry and also create time for your personal life. Create time for ministry, for personal life. How many hours will it take you here? In the next 15 minutes, I'm closing you for first service. Is that not done? How many hours it take to prepare a message and pray? No, God call you, God call everybody, God call, walk. Everybody call you, walk. And even God did not call you to be idle. He called you to work for him. So walk and be committed to the work you do. So many of you could have even make millions out of even the church coming here. People need a lot of people. Use every opportunity you have to promote your life. Use every opportunity you have to promote your life. Being an usher is opportunity for you to market what you have to sell. Make friends with people, talk to people. Brother, I love the way you dress, but I have material like that. Will you patronize me next time if you want to do that? If you show interest, you can order for him, get your profit. Hair, clothes, perfumes, and things. Yes, everything around you. Bring forth. See, one thing Jesus said, now close you. In John 15 and verse 16. He said, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and I have ordained thee that you should go out and bring forth. In as much as God have chosen us, God also give us responsibility to be able to become a shining stars in the chosen. Watch it. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And I have ordained thee that you should go. In as much as God have chosen us, God is saying you should go. I will not go for you. Go. You go. Go. I have chosen you, no doubt, but you should go. The responsibility of you going, it matters a lot. It matters a lot. So many of you are still staying in your mother's house at the age of 37, 32. So many of you are still where you are. Awake. 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 Awake in your spirit. Say no to laziness. Say no to laziness. Say no to unnecessary friends. Guide your life. Shaping your life. Be inspired. Instead of being envy. When people are doing where you are envy, jealousy, and all those things, that's not the fruit of the spirit. Be inspired. Be inspired. Inferiority complex, low self-esteem becomes another thing. Be inspired. Be inspired. If somebody can do this, I can do this. If you have one of the healing miracles in our time, it's called AALM. Go it. AALM is one of the icons in America. One of the greatest healing evangelists. AALM. Some of you know what they call it, W. Shamba. I've heard about W. Shamba. Shamba, because Shamba was offering in Africa. The host I used to bring the Shamba, and they come from Apayo and all those that time. Shamba used to come to Africa a lot. But Shamba was a son to AALM. And AALM was one of the greatest icons. How did AALM came to that? AALM was just a mere selling the beer bar parlor. And through the power of the Holy Ghost, they get born again, and he was working with their church. And one of these days was invited to a crusade ground where a robot was ministering. And he sit at the back. He watched the blind see the lame walk. And he said to himself, what precious about this guy? What precious about this guy? I can do this thing. I can do this thing. He did not just admire the man. He desired the gift. And he said, I can do this thing. He did not just confess it. He found out what it takes to do it. And he fought his life, committed to it. And he became. Do you know that ALM went to buy Joko tent? Was the biggest tent, crusade tent at the whole world at that time. ALM bought it. So, but ALM was having the biggest tent in his day before he died. Crusade, thousands of people gathered and he imparted his generation. You can do that. Your own may not be ministry. Your own also may start from somewhere else. Don't be discouraged. Sometimes, the more, as I'm talking to you, some of you are supposed to be active. By the close of the service, as you are going through the gate, the thing disappears. Because you do not fool where you are taught. You do not fool where you are taught. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 1. He said a true desire, not fake desire. There is a difference between somebody teaching you how to desire and you genuinely desiring. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 1. He said a true desire, a man separate himself. When you hear this thing, the first thing you do is separation. The first thing you do is what? Yes. When you hear things like that, and those who are not ready to make it, you say, Papa is talking down a fast. He making me. I have some young men who have left the church and they distance themselves. And because of that, the guy talking how and pride, and he feel life is easy. He feel like it is. He's not ready to grow. So anything you say, instead of being inspired, he will find excuse. No man now. No man now. Do you know what one's plan? Do you know you don't have any plan? There is no proof that you try if you did not succeed. Who will you tell? There is no proof that you try if you did not succeed. Who will you tell? Say, my brother, I try you. What is the proof that you try? So sit up, be inspired. When you hear this thing, separate yourself through desire. A man having separated himself, intermingle with all wisdom. Separate yourself from food. First thing, you go home, you sit down, your husband comes and say, please, I need to be alone for now. Let me think. Let me be productive. Friends call you today, please, I don't think I'll make it. Off your phone. Sit down, analyze yourself. Who is it that want to build the house that will not sit down and count the calls? What can I do with my life? At this age of my life, 37, 32, 33, 31, 27, what can I do? What can I invest my life for 5 years? And after 5 years, I'll be proud to be a woman. I'll be proud to be a man. Found something to be committed with. Found something to be committed with. Found something